Meanwhile, the pickup truck takes off. The trio gets the machine to the parking lot, but then flee, leaving the ATM behind.
You won't believe how spectacularly these idiots failed. From crashing trucks into buildings to blowing up ATMs right in their own faces, these wannabe thieves took epic fail to a whole new level. Watch till the end, because you won't believe how many times these guys failed to get a single cent. It's the most laugh-out-loud ATM heist fails you'll ever see. Idiot Thieves ATM Heist Gone Wrong. You have to admire the audacity of these two thieves, attempting to steal an ATM with a move straight out of a bad action movie. Picture this. They back their truck straight through the entrance of a government building in Texas. The doors they bust through, well, they get stuck on the truck. Now here's where it gets wild. Once they've hooked up the line to pull the ATM, the second guy can't even get back into the truck. Why? It seems like it's locked. And instead of having his buddy simply unlock the door, he makes the genius decision to hop into the bed of the pickup truck. Seriously? A quick door unlock could have saved him the embarrassment. But wait, it gets even better. When they finally attempt their getaway, they don't even get the full ATM, just one small panel. That's right, after all that chaos, they leave with nothing but a piece of the machine. When you think you've seen it all, thieves like these remind us that logic isn't always their strong suit, and apparently, neither is success. ATM catastrophically explodes right in the thief's face. Today, we're taking a break from the usual vehicle robberies to bring you something even more insane. Picture this: a thief with a bold new strategy decides he's going to blow up a drive-through ATM. Yes, you heard that right. He's got explosives and he's ready to make his big move. The explosion? Oh, it works. Spectacularly, in fact. But there's one tiny problem: the timing. He completely misjudges it, and boom, the blast goes off right in his face. Somehow, he manages to scramble away, shaken, but seemingly okay. But here's the kicker. While the explosion did serious damage to the ATM, it didn't do a thing to the money inside. Every single dollar stayed perfectly safe. Talk about a backfire. This guy's explosive plan ended in nothing but a catastrophic mess, and an ATM that stood stronger than his big ambitions. Okay, here's the deal. Like for Team Dog, comment for Team Cat. And if you can't choose, subscribe to join my squad, because we love them both. Brazen ATM theft attempt caught on camera in Silver Spring. In the early hours of February 17th, a bold and reckless robbery unfolds at a 7-Eleven in Montgomery County. Watch as a pickup truck slams straight into the front of the store in Silver Spring, completely obliterating the entrance. The time, 4 a.m. The suspects, 3 masked figures ready to strike. As the pickup truck races off into the night, the trio stays behind, determined to make off with the store's ATM. They manage to drag the heavy machine out of the store, inching it toward the parking lot. But just when it looks like they might succeed, something goes wrong. They abandon the ATM and flee the scene, leaving behind both their prize and their getaway plan. Later that morning, police find the pickup truck abandoned in Hyattsville. And here's the kicker: the truck itself was stolen. Authorities are now searching for any leads on the suspects behind this brazen attempt. It's not every day you see a heist this bold, yet so unsuccessful. If you have any information, you know who to call, because clearly this trio could use some help in planning their next move. Brazen ATM theft attempt fails at Benton Credit Union. In the early hours of September 20, 2022, a daring ATM heist unfolded at the Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union in Benton, Arkansas. 2 masked thieves launched their bold plan to steal the ATM, unaware that surveillance cameras were capturing every moment. Their method? A pickup truck. The duo hooked the machine to their vehicle, attempting to yank it free from its spot. But despite multiple efforts, the ATM refused to budge, leaving the thieves increasingly desperate. They managed to drag the ATM only a short distance before realizing their plan was going nowhere. In a final twist of irony, they fled the scene, leaving not only the ATM but also their getaway truck behind. Talk about a failed escape. It seems the only thing these thieves managed to steal was time, because their botched robbery left the ATM and their getaway truck right where they started. ATM theft. Fail at gas station. Amateur hour at its finest. Let's talk about one of the most amateur attempts at an ATM heist you'll ever see. It starts with one guy literally lying flat in the bed of a pickup truck as they roll into a gas station. No ski mask, no effort to hide his face, just chilling back there like he's in some low-budget heist movie. Once they park, our guy, let's call him Einstein, hops out and starts wrapping a chain around the ATM. Oh, and by the way, he doesn't even bother to move the trash can that's in his way. Classic. With the chain in place, they're ready for the big haul, right? Wrong. The truck pulls, and the ATM moves maybe an inch. But wait, there's more. His buddy jumps out of the truck and tries to help pull the ATM by hand. Yeah, because when a truck can't do it, human strength will surely get the job done. In the end, their grand plan barely got the ATM to budge. You can't make this stuff up. Sometimes the only thing more solid than an ATM is a bad plan. Suspects with chain and van fail miserably at ATM theft. This time, we've got a team of 3, clearly thinking that more people will mean a better chance of pulling off this heist. They roll up in a van, armed with a plan and a heavy-duty chain. Their target, the trusty ATM. So they tie the chain around the ATM, all ready for action. But when the van starts pulling, what happens? The top of the ATM breaks off, leaving the rest of the machine firmly in place. A minor setback, right? Not for these guys. They give it another shot. But guess what? Still no luck. By the 3rd try, the entire upper section of the ATM is shattered, but the base of the machine stands strong. And after all that effort, they leave with nothing. That's right. 3 attempts, a broken ATM, and not a single dollar in their pockets. Talk about a botched job. Even after turning that ATM into scrap metal, these guys left empty-handed, proving that sometimes more people just means more failure. Amateur ATM robbery goes spectacularly wrong. Let me set the scene for you. A guy rolls up in arguably the most identifiable truck in the entire community. Like, seriously, if you're planning a robbery, maybe start by picking a less memorable ride. Before he even gets started, he looks straight at the camera. A bold move, right? Then comes the moment of truth. He goes to destroy the door of the convenience store, but wait for it. He doesn't even manage to throw that white square through the door on the first try. It's a complete disaster from the start, and here comes the piece of resistance. Once he finally gets inside, he doesn't even hook the chain to the ATM. No joke, folks. That's the whole point of this operation, right? I mean, maybe it's for the best though, because with the state of his rusty truck, it would have probably disintegrated if he actually tried to pull that ATM out. In the world of amateur heists, this one definitely takes the cake for being a total disaster, and a reminder that maybe some jobs require more than just a rusty truck and bad planning. That's a wrap on this epic ATM heist fails. If you had a good laugh, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next crazy video. Comment below with your favorite heist and share this with your friends for more laughs. Thanks for watching.